Welcome to week 36. We're coming down to the end of it. Next week will be our final, and that's going to be on the 24th and 28th. And so most of my classes are actually on the odd numbers, so most likely I will have most of my classes on the 28th for their finals. But just make sure you look at the schedule and you are aware of this time, okay? All right, so we're going to be talking about assignment number 2, and that is the mandatory asynchronous assignment on the Cold War. And the Cold War was something that happened after World War II, directly after World War II. And this Edpuzzle is going to help you identify what that is. Okay, so let's go ahead and go to our assignment here, and you're going to click on the Edpuzzle. And there's a couple things that I want to remind you about this assignment. Number one is that the due date. This is always due on Thursday. Asynchronous assignments are due on the Thursday evening of the week. So this is something you're going to need to look at during this week. It's already up now, so make sure that you attempt or look at it. There's about 15 questions. Almost all of them are multiple choice. 2 of them are short answers. Only 2 of them are short answers. So if you look at the Edpuzzle, okay, we could see that there is quite a lot to cover. And when you look at this, it really quickly tells us if you watched it or not even watched it. And all you have to do is watch like maybe a minute of it and then answer the first question, and it'll tell us when you last watched it. So it's really easy to see if when or how you turned it in. Just try to do the most as you can. And there's also something called, I guess, closed caption, meaning like there's subtitles for this. And if you need to look at the subtitles, they're turned on for you. But if you go to YouTube and you put in Cold War summary, this will bring up the YouTube video. And why would you want to watch it directly on YouTube? Well, because then you could actually adjust the subtitles. So if you needed the English, obviously it's already preset to English. Okay, so you can see that's already preset to English, but if you want to change it to Spanish or Chinese, you go to English subtitles, you go to subtitles here, and then you can directly change it to almost any language you want. Okay, you can change it to Filipino, Chinese, so you can set it to Chinese and it'll turn directly to Chinese. So you can read some of this stuff. You can pause it, read it, and then answer the questions accordingly. Okay. So the Edpuzzle is fairly simple. It's a lot of clicking, but it's not difficult. Just make sure you get this done by Thursday evening. Okay, guys? All right, so enjoy the Cold War. There's a lot to it. It covers about 40 years of history, and why we didn't work, why we were pretty close in blowing each other up. And so it is just very dry, but it's a summary idea of like what happened in those 40 years. All right, thank you for your time, guys, and we will see you soon, and hopefully study for your final.